he doesn't hear a dog outside.
Yo, welcome back to Frisky and Twilight's Dimensional Rift. This was supposed to be the end of Dimensional Rift-tober, but you know, some people don't know about deadlines and they want to cancel and shit. But I brought back Alski from the horror movie Battle Royale. Welcome back to the cast.
What's up? Big Al, your pal, hang around for a while.
Yeah, man. We're talking about a classic, or why you should watch this classic, The Warriors from 1979. Don't worry about that. That's just a car alarm.
Yeah, somebody's robbing my car right now, so if you hear any gunshots, that's just me leaning out the window taking pop shots.
Yeah. But first, before we dig in to the main course, I watched some movies at the Cineplex recently. You want to hear about the movies I watched?
Yeah, for sure.
Right, man. Well,
What you checked out?
I saw a double feature. I saw Good Fortune with Keanu Reeves, and I saw Roofman featuring Channing Tatum.
Yeah, Roofman. I wanted to check that out. I guess I'll wait till it comes on streaming.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Roofman is about the story of this guy who would rob McDonald's by going through the roof, and he would put all the employees in the freezer, and he would act really nice, and then call the cops.
But that's after he had a few Big Macs.
And then he's on the run. He gets caught, but eventually he escapes prison, and he ends up living in a Toys R Us for like a few months.
Hey, man, if you're going to live anywhere for free, man, might as well be Toys R Us.
Yeah, man.
Check out all the toys and just take them all for a nice run.
Yeah, this guy's eating candy. He's taking video games and selling them for money. This guy is a con artist, and then he starts off a relationship with Kirsten Dunst. And let me tell you, man, I was pleasantly surprised, man. It was a really good flick. I recommend it.
Well, I was surprised that Kristen Dunst actually came back and did a job, did a movie.
Right?
She's been hibernating for what, 15 years?
Yeah, I think she does like a lot of indie stuff. People were asking, are you going to do a Bring It On Part 2 or Legacy sequel? She's like, no, why? So respect to her for not wanting to rehash her classics.
These actresses, they get married, and then all of a sudden they want to be moms all over. They want to be moms and want to settle down and take care of the kids. And then when they get bored with their fucking kids, they say, you know what, I got to get out of the house. I got to get out of the house and do some movie and get the hell out of here. Fucking kids are driving me up the wall.
But yeah, watch Roofman. I think it's a good holiday movie.
I heard it was awesome. I heard it was awesome.
Good Fortune, it was alright. Wait for streaming. It's like you got Seth Rogen, Aziz Ansari.
Well, what the hell is that about?
It's about Aziz being like really poor and down on his luck, and then Keanu Reeves comes in as an angel and says, "Oh, you want to like switch? You want to switch lives with Seth Rogen, who's like a rich CEO?" And
one of those kind of movies.
Yeah, and then something happens and they can't switch back. And
who the hell wants to be stuck as Seth Rogen for the rest of their life? A fat, four-eyed Jew biscuit who turned against his best friend, James Franco.
That's a whole
turn
thing.
Come on, man. How you gonna turn on your buddy like that?
Yeah, wait for it to hit streaming, and then last week I saw Tron Ares.
You went and saw that?
Yeah, my mom was stressing and she needed to get out the house.
For real? You checked it out? How was that?
It's pretty good. It's pretty solid.
Yeah?
Like, don't expect the direct sequel to Tron Legacy or anything.
Why? There's no connection? No,
Barely. Barely. They pay lip service like, oh yeah, like he has a son. But, not a lot of people are feeling Jared Leto. I get that, but as he was playing as a computer program, I think he's good as a computer program. Very stoic and whatnot. But if you're going to see Tron, you're there for the action. You're there for the music.
I like Jared Leto, you know. I mean, he's gotten a bad rep. Every time he does a movie, everybody's hating on him.
You're the only one that likes Morbius.
Hey,
Morbius
I love
Nation.
Morbius, man. Morbius was fucking awesome, bro. You gotta stay true to Marvel movies, man.
Those are
Fuck those
barely
ass.
Marvel movies.
Fuck those
in
clowns on
normal way.
Rotten Tomatoes.
But if you want to see the Nine Inch Nails deliver a pulse-pounding soundtrack and some cool action scenes, which were pretty cool in 3D, we actually saw it in 3D. First movie in 3D in a long time. Go check it out, man. Lots of neon, cool colors in there.
Yeah, well, you know, go high.
Evan Peters is in it.
Evan Peters, my boy.
Man,
Evan Peters.
He's playing the CEO douchebag.
Oh man, I thought he was actually going as Jeffrey Dahmer.
But it was fun, and then me and you saw the Black Phone too.
Black Phone. Oh, man.
Tell them the best part of the movie. Tell them when we were
Best
watching.
part of the movie. Jesus Christ. Oh, so yeah. So we went to this old classic theater here in my neighborhood, Forest Hills in Queens, New York, and we went to see it at the matinee. We saw a matinee special. Got in for $9, and when me and Ed here, we walked in. We were the only two. We were the only two individuals in the theater about to enjoy the movie. Then these two girls, young chicks, walked in. They had to be like in their early 20s, late teens, early 20s, and we're watching the movie, and it's all cool in the gang, and it was pitch black in there, and there was a moment where it was dead silent, and out of left field, these girls were sitting way behind us, about 5 rows. It's a small theater, and then it's dead silent, and all we heard was and it was a major fart that came from the rear.
Yeah,
and
it was the biggest jump scare of the movie.
That was the scariest thing in the theater, because once I got a whiff of that fucking air spray, forget about it. I took every bit of fucking control not to die laughing. But yeah, man. But you know, coming back to Black Phone, the movie was alright. I give it like I give it a fucking 6.5. You know, wasn't as...
It's not as good as the first one.
No.
They try to pull like a Nightmare on Elm Street angle, but it just doesn't work because nobody gets killed.
Yeah, man. It was just a bunch of fucking ghost heads popping up out of nowhere.
And I like the actress, the main girl.
Yeah,
she's
sister.
good. She's great in it, but it was just disappointing.
Yeah, and then her brother, you know, the main character from Black Phone 1 comes back as a fucking pothead. He's constantly smoking throughout the whole movie.
Shout out to him. And a fun fact that I just learned, he has 3 movies this year that were #1 at the box office.
Get the fuck. Was he smoking pot?
How to Train Your Dragon.
No.
Black Phone 2.
Shit.
I didn't know that was him.
Shit.
Black Phone 2, and then last week was this like movie called Regretting. It was a slow week. But no actor has done that in a year since Jim Carrey in 1994.
Shit. What about Sammy? I mean, there's a bunch of actors out there that are constantly working, doing like 2, 3, 4 movies a year. Samuel L. Jackson's one of. He's slowed down because he's getting fucking
These
old.
are movies that were #1 at the box office. 3P.
Oh shit! I didn't know that kid was the one from How to Train Your Dragon. Which I'm looking forward to seeing that movie because it looks interesting. It looks interesting.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm a big fan of. That's how much of a big fan I am. I can't even remember the actors.
Jesus Christ! All right. Well, those are the reviews, kids.
Yeah.
And now, our feature presentation.
All right, so we're talking The Warriors. It's like a
Come on and play.
It's a New York City classic, and we're gonna tell you why you should check it out because it's not a mainstream movie. You know, it's a cult classic.
It's a cult classic.
You have to
from
be
1978, and if you haven't seen The Warriors, I don't know under what rock you've been hiding because this is top of the line cult classic film, and it's just phenomenal.
These
about
are the armies
gangs
of the
from
night.
back in the day, man. This was true New York. This is how we used to roll back in the day.
yeah.
Furies.
So you were there. You said you watched it
boppers.
when you were 18.
I was there.
The hi-hats.
I went to the movies to see this
The Lizzies.
flick, and man,
The
you had
Turnbull
everybody
ACs.
in the theater, from
The
teenagers
Gramercy riffs.
to early 20s and even early 30s.
And these
it was
are the
just
Warriors.
a gathering of the
We know
minds,
about the Warriors. They're a
peeping
heavy
out
outfit.
this movie.
They're from Coney
and
Island.
It was so
Warriors.
deep. It was so intense.
guys are the big
that by the
dudes,
time the movie
Now
was
they're
done,
in the Bronx.
over with,
Going back.
there was
27
tension
miles
in the
behind
air when
enemy
people were
lines.
leaving the
It's the only
theater.
choice we got.
Between them and
Yeah,
safety.
man, and basically the plot
20,000
is
cops.
a bunch of New York City gangs. They meet
And
up for a meeting in the
100,000
Bronx,
sworn enemies.
and it's hosted by this leader named Cyrus, and he basically wants to unify all the gangs in New York to take over the city, and I guess kill the cops and just run New York.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a weird plot.
He wants to
They've got one way
unify
out.
and build this, this
Super power.
unification of gangs
They've got one
to
chance.
be one, and instead of one gang from each borough, they're going to unify
got
them
one night.
into like 100
The
gangs,
Warriors.
building the numbers up to 60,000, overpowering the New York City cops of 20,000 in the city.
Crazy concept.
Which was I don't know what the guy was thinking because somewhere down the line, I think they would have brought in the National Guards to kick their ass.
Most likely. It's very ambitious.
But it's an
very
awesome
ambitious.
flick. Awesome flick. You have to watch it because entertaining as shit. It's
It's a great cast.
from the moment it starts to the very end, you'll be at the edge of your seat.
Yeah, man, because things go sideways at the meeting, and the Warriors get framed for a murder, so they're on the run trying to make it from the Bronx to Coney Island. And if you're a New Yorker, you know that trip is long as hell, bro.
I mean,
Especially when the whole New York City gangs are after you, man.
you know, the whole concept of the movie from the very beginning, what happened to this one particular group of guys, well, this one particular gang, the Warriors, and how they were implicated into this one moment in the movie. We don't want to say no spoilers.
There's no we don't want to talk about casualties.
We don't want to say nothing about who died, who fried, or whatever. But what happened in the flick was all blamed on the Warriors. Now you have like 100 different gangs chasing the Warriors down as a bounty to get revenge for this one particular individual. And what the Warriors go through that night to get back to Coney Island, it's fucking beyond hell and back.
Exactly, man. And the movie's just about survival. It's about
Survival.
getting back home by any means necessary. And a lot of the movie, which I liked, is that there's not a lot of fighting. They're just running. They're trying to skid
Running,
by.
they're surviving, but they're kicking ass also along the way because they're confronting different gangs from different boroughs, from different streets. I mean, every time they walk into a new neighborhood, they got to confront some new assholes that they got to take on. And it's fucking crazy.
But listen, they only fight when necessary. When their back is against the wall, that's when they fight. But sometimes they use a distraction. Like in the Orphans, they use a Molotov cocktail
Yeah, man.
to get out of there. When they're running from the Turnbull ACs, they wait for the train before they make a run for it. They're very smart and strategic.
And the cool thing about this movie is that when they introduce you to different gangs, these guys are sophisticated. They're cool. They'll have their own class of style of kicking your ass. So they come across all these different gangs with different techniques of trying to take you out. For instance, you got the baseball furies.
Silent but deadly.
You know, I mean, those fucking guys were
Look at these guys.
excellent. I mean, check out the flicks. You will not be disappointed, man. It is fucking edge of your seat action from the beginning to the end.
Listen, man, the Baseball Furies, silent but deadly. They're probably like the gang that people remember most from the movie because they're like, they pose a real threat. They don't talk. They just chase you with a baseball bat.
And they try to shove it up your ass, so be careful with that.
Turn you into a popsicle.
You ever see a guy dressed up in a baseball outfit with a clown face? He's not the Joker.
But yeah, like I see this patch here, and it shows the different patches from the different gangs. You got the Rogues, which is the reason why the Warriors are on the run in the first place.
Oh yeah, the Rogues. Those are guys. Those guys are the ones that started it all. They caused. They started from the beginning, and the ending will definitely, make you very happy.
You got the Riffs. They're like the highest ranking gang in the city. Their numbers are crazy.
Riffs. Yeah, right.
The Turnbull ACs. They're up in the Bronx. I think they're like skinheads. And then the Orphans are the lower ranking gangs, but a lot of numbers. Their strength in numbers. It doesn't matter what your
Orphans.
is.
Oh, wait till you see the Orphans. You're not gonna want to adopt. I trust you.
Yeah. Talk about the Furies, the Lizzies. When you see them, you'll know what we're talking about with the Lizzies.
Ooh, the Lizzies, they were my favorite.
You got the Punks, which we couldn't remember what they were called, so we called them the Mario Brothers. They're in one of the best scenes in the movie. The
best scene of the movies are the Punks. It's a bunch of hillbilly fucks in farmer's pants, and roller skates, and there's a major fight scene that takes place in 14th Street Union Square. And for me, that was the highlight of the flick, man. It was awesome.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, the movie just keeps going. It has a great pace. You're never bored. The plot keeps moving with the Warriors. You know, sometimes they get separated. Sometimes a comrade will get lost, and they got to go back. And then there's just a lot happening.
It's the kind of flick that you cannot take a break. Take a bathroom break, go get something, go have a couple of beers, go get laid and paid, because you do not want to miss 1 minute of it. Awesome.
Yeah, and then you got the Warriors themselves. You know, you got a diverse range of characters. You got Cleon, who's the leader, but gets, very little screen time. But then Swan, he's charged.
Swan is war chief.
He's war chief. He's very
second
stoic.
in charge. But the true badass of the Warriors is Ajax. But, he likes thinking with his dick instead of his head. And you'll see why.
So we could go down the road. This is Swan. He's very stoic. You see him smile only once during the movie. And that's...
because he's a serious one. He wants to make sure. He wants to get the...
He wants to get everybody safe.
He wants to get the
That's
gang
the goal.
back to Coney Island, so they're out of harm's way. But that doesn't work.
And then you got Fox, who I guess is under Swan, probably like...
Fox is under Swan. And he's
second in command.
He's the counselor. Then you got Rembrandt.
He sprays the graffiti he's marketing. He puts the mark.
He marks territories that the Warriors were here. Hey, you guys let me know something about this guy. If he's down with the itty bitty.
If he's a friend of Ellen.
I think he's a friend with Ellen.
Oh man.
I don't know. I think some of these Warriors members, I think when they were being interviewed, I think before they were interviewed, they probably said, "Don't ask, don't tell."
Yeah, and in the game, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, in the video game, you start off as Rembrandt and you're getting initiated into the Warriors. So that's cool. And then you got Cochise.
Coachy, the badass motherfucker right there, man.
He's badass, and he probably has the weed. He probably has the weed. And then you got Fox, which I don't think Fox is Fox in this picture. Oh wait, we talked about Fox. Yeah. Cowboy. I mean, Cowboy doesn't really do much, but you know he has a good look.
You know, he's
a good look on him.
You know, you gotta give it to Fox. I mean, not Fox, Foxtrot. No, Cowboy.
Some characters get more development than others. Some of them are just there to be there.
He's a small little guy, but you know he represents. He kicks ass. You know, he holds his own.
Exactly. And then what I noticed in this rewatch, I've watched this movie a bunch of times, probably like 3 times with you. I think every person in the 90s has that old school flick that they're just rewatching and they just call one of their favorites. The Warriors is mine. Like, I've been watching this movie since I was like a teenager. I love introducing it to new people who haven't seen it, and they always enjoy the ride.
Any of you guys out there who have not seen The Warriors, go out there, check it out. If you could get it on a Blu-ray.
Try to avoid the DVD version because it puts some weird comic book panels in between scenes, which kind of take you out of the movie.
And kind of, you know,
kind of drags it down.
So yeah, check it out on Blu-ray, man. You know, and make sure you're watching it on surround sound.
That's right.
I'm a big video and audiophile, man. So you can't not enjoy a good flick if you ain't got good sound.
That's right. Then on this rewatch, I noticed Vermin. I couldn't even remember his name. Vermin gets a lot of screen time.
Vermin is the,
he's kind of like the doofy one.
He's what you call comic relief.
I guess, because, like, you know, he kisses a girl and it looks like he, like, jizzed in his pants. He's just like, oh my god. He gives me virgin energy.
He's a fucking horny toad, but...
But he has a lot of screen time now. I'm like, why are they giving so much screen time for Vermin? I would have preferred more for Fox or Snow.
Yeah, well...
Snow's in the back. He's just a chill guy who also kicks ass. And then you talked about Ajax, who's the hothead. He's the Vegeta of the Warriors.
Ajax was my favorite character in the Warriors because he don't give a fuck about nobody. And for some reason, he thinks everybody's a faggot. You know?
It's an old movie, so, you know, you're going to hear some...
You're gonna hear
some language.
You're gonna hear some derogatory wording that they don't use nowadays, but back then they used it a lot, man.
Yeah,
it was just like, you know, it's like a Quentin Tarantino movie where you know Quentin likes to use the word nigger a lot in the movies.
God.
And you know, and people get pissed off at that asshole because in Django he used the N-word over 150 times, and Spike Lee called him out on that shit.
I do remember that.
He was like, yo, what the fuck? I'm fucking black and I don't even use the N-word that many times.
Yeah.
And then Quentin responded by saying, I'm not black.
So that's the cast of the Warriors. They're played by very talented actors who would go on to do a lot. You know, Michael Beck, James Remar, David Patrick Kelly. You know,
James Remar. As a matter of fact, James Remar, which was AKA Ajax, went on to be a very prominent actor and a very great acting career. He played the father of Dexter in the Dexter series on Showtime. He was the one that created all the suits, and he was the backup man with the cons in Black Lightning. I mean, he is his first after the Warriors. He popped up again in with Eddie Murphy in his very first movie. He's just a badass dude, man. And for you guys to really want to get deep into the Warriors, there was a book that was published on them.
Well, the movie's based on the book.
The movie's based on the book, which
came out in the
was
60s.
1965. Check it out because the book is always better than the movie.
Yeah. And that brings me to the video game. Now,
Video game?
in 2005, Rockstar, known for Grand Theft Auto,
There you go.
made a Warriors video game, and it serves as like a prequel to the movies. And you can play this co-op, like front to back. You can play co-op. And it's great because you go see the Warriors hang out. You can train them. You can see flashback missions to how the Warriors got started. And
Nice.
and then eventually you do work your way through the events of the movie. So all those great fights in the movie you get to play.
So
All those other gangs you only see for like a glimpse in the movie. They get fleshed out, and you actually have missions where you have to like go to their turf and tag their neighborhoods and steal car radios.
This is like basically watching a Warriors Part 2 movie.
Yeah, a prequel. See, like
Except even more fucking bloodier, deadlier, and plus you're kicking a lot of cops' asses over here.
We gotta get in there.
yeah, you get more development for the characters. Some of the actors came back and voiced their characters.
Oh, nice, man, nice.
So
Well, I will hope so. A lot of these guys never really made it in the acting world after they did the Warriors, man, except for very few.
Come on
Very
out.
few of them.
Yo, hold up.
yeah, see, he says, hold up.
I'll sit tight.
When you're playing, you're the war chief.
Gotta distract
So
those
you
cops.
can tell the Warriors to like, hey man,
Hang back.
or fuck them up, or loot the place. You give them commands. And that's what's cool about it, And again, you're fighting all these different gangs. Like there's these gangs that are like hi-hats. And, like, they have this crazy leader who has an art studio. He owns an art studio. And you have to go in the art studio and fuck everything up. You have to like, tag the walls, break the art.
Guess
the hell's going on?
the name of the gang is the Hi-Hats. I guess the ringleader was the Mad Hatter.
But yeah, I had a lot of memories playing this game as a kid. And
Awesome.
I wish we could get like a remaster, but
By the way, that's for PlayStation 2. The game came out in 2005, so if you could find a copy of this and you own a PlayStation 2, highly recommend, man. You get the game and play it.
I think it's on the PlayStation Store. I didn't play it on PS4 as well. Because I was playing this with my friend on PS4. And it's only like $15. See, look, it's looting the
That's
place.
not bad compared to these games that they will, PlayStation 5, $70 for a game, and that's a download.
See, look, it's breaking and entering. It's a mini game you play. And you're breaking into a store. And you just go.
Oh, all right. Oh, cool.
And in the game, you have to evade the cops. Sometimes your gang members will get caught by the cops, and you have to go there and beat the cops up and get them out of the handcuffs and all that.
Yeah, well,
It's a lot of fun.
anytime you're playing a game where you're kicking the cop's ass is a good game for me.
Swat. See, everybody gets a cool little intro. Like, yeah, I'm definitely bringing this over. So
Yeah, I definitely want to play this, man.
see, wreck 'em all. So now they're gonna fight. Now see the rumble.
Oh shit! Look at that. That's what I call a rumble. I mean, I used to go back and back in the days I used to rumble myself.
Yeah, they call it bop. They're bopping.
They're bopping.
They're bopping. But yeah, it's a deep fighting system. You could grapple, you can take weapons and break around people's heads, you can throw people, you can grapple and throw them like a wrestler. And then you have a meter up here. And when you have full meter, you can go into rage mode and you start fucking people up really fast. And then they have special moves. Everybody has a special move. So if you're playing as Red Knight, you can take out your fucking spray paint and spray them in the face.
Oh yeah. You'll see Rembrandt breaking out the spray paint in a serious fight scene in the movie, which was pretty cool. Which is my favorite part of the movie.
But also the music in the movie.
Oh, the soundtrack, the soundtrack from the movie. If you guys like old school old school music, man, like
What the
that
fuck were the
70s
destroyers
and
doing?
80s
Popping in from East
classic,
Coney
man,
again.
this is
Their heads split. Hey, maybe we better check out our
they-
hangout.
they-
Let's roll.
You're gonna enjoy it, man.
Yeah, but not just the licensed music, like just the score
You
of
see
the
this, War
movie.
Chief?
You know, it has that
What the
very
fuck?
80s synth.
These dicks think they can get away with this shit?
It's leading into it.
Lame-ass
Yeah,
toys. We're gonna get him back.
you got that synth waves,
Synthesizer,
What do you wanna do, War Chief?
Right now, Virgil is celebrating.
and it's great because there's a lot of chase scenes in the game where you're running from people and they have the music blasting, so you just feel the adrenaline and you're jumping over fences and you're breaking through
Cause I want East
walls,
Coney dripping red by
gates.
morning. No one fucks with the Warriors.
fences. Oh man.
It's top of the line.
And these are the destroyers. See, Cleon came from the destroyers originally. This was his first gang, and then he quit, and then he
Some
started
of our
the
soldiers
Warriors.
got jacked. They put up a good
So they're
fight,
going to
though.
their hideout
Warriors
to
is
fuck
getting
him up.
pretty
They're
heavy,
gonna
Virgil.
destroy the hideout.
They ain't shit.
I think that's the
I
leader.
know
He
these
looks like
fucks.
Gary Coleman.
I know the Warriors. They couldn't
yeah,
cut
it's
it with us.
Gary
So now they
Coleman
gonna
from,
try and take over. What
From
I
the
think
world
now,
come true, if you know what to do.
and that's all we got.
He look at this guy. He looks
Now go
zonked.
get up some fucking
This guy's on
kids.
like crystal meth. You can actually do like a drug in the game called Flash.
Or get them fucked up.
No, it gives you health.
Oh, so taking drugs gets you.
It replenishes your
healthy.
health.
Oh, all right. Hey, everybody. You know what I do is start taking that fentanyl.
But yeah, this is one of those rare movie license games that just like transcend the
You ready
license
for this,
out there.
man? You ready to snuff out every destroyer piece we find? Payback time, Rembrandt.
Crazy.
If all our to-
Crazy.
Y'all can check that out. Let's see. Halfway through. So I want to talk about the Warriors musical. There's a musical
Musical.
that was made by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
No fucking way, bro. No way. For real?
For real.
Recently?
Yeah, like
No.
yes. But there is a lot of weird choices.
But is it out on Broadway to view right now? Can we go check it out?
It's not on Broadway. It's only an audio.
Audio. Yeah, what the audio? Who wants to listen to the Warriors on audio when the best part is checking them out, kicking ass, running, fighting?
Yeah, I have some thoughts on this. I'm gonna share them because you're the only one that's gonna care. I'm looking for the cast or the track list. There's like 26 songs. It's like a long
This guy better
listen.
not have flipped the script, man, on this his view of the Warriors.
All right.
Because in this woke society, I'm gonna be pissed off.
The first track is called "Survive the Night," and it has people like Nas, Ghostface Killer, RZA, Busta Rhymes, and
Those are legends, bro.
and you're thinking to yourself, "Whoa, are these guys playing the Warriors? This is gonna be fucking cool." You know, you got all these rappers playing the Warriors and shit. So you get hyped, and then you go to this track. It's called Roll Call, and then you're hearing a bunch of like women saying the names of the Warriors. I'm just like, what's going on? They gender swap the Warriors.
Gender swap the Warriors.
Yeah, they're played by women.
Oh, I gotta run to the bathroom. No, get me toilet paper now.
And it's like, I understand that there's not a lot of female characters in the movie. The only one is Mercy, who kind of becomes like Swan's love interest.
And the Lizzies, which was
and the Lizzies, and the DJ, the radio.
By the way,
DJ.
the Lizzies was my favorite gang.
Lizzies are awesome. It's another awesome scene. So I get it. It's like, all right, but they're not playing them as men. They're playing them as women. So guess what? In the musical, the Lizzies are gender swapped too. They call them the Cardigans, and they're
The Cardigans.
yeah.
What is it, a bunch of white girls from the Upper East Side?
No, they're played by Asian guys, and they they sing a K-pop song.
Oh no! It just went from bad to worse, man. I could handle the chicks, but not the fucking Chinese.
And then what's weird is that Mercy doesn't get gender swapped. So Mercy's the same. She's still with the orphans and all that. And I'm just like, why not just have them portray the men, like, you know? And then why are you gonna gender swap one of the best gangs in the movie, which is the Lizzies? They're just erasing the Lizzies.
Cause this is a woke society, man. It's woke.
And it's like, but not only that, but they don't feel like the characters they're embodying. Because Swan is saying to Mercy, like, oh, how beautiful she is and all that. I'm like,
oh, Lord.
Swan doesn't do that. Swan is stoic. He doesn't show emotion because he's the leader.
No. As a matter of fact, he told her that, you know, when are you going to get rid of that mattress on your back?
It's just like, it makes no sense. It's like, why did we have an intro song with all these rappers and then you're going to just flip the script on us? And then they portray the movie out of order. There's certain things that happen in different places. And there's a whole song for like when Fox is fighting with that one cop in the subway station, and they try to make it like a triumphant moment, and it's like that's not how it was.
Oh man, no.
Yeah,
no.
and it's
Are
like
you fucking serious?
I am serious. I listened to
Oh,
this.
my Lord.
I listened to this front to back in the car by myself.
Oh. Well, of course you listen to it. You need something to keep you awake from crashing on your way up to see your girlfriend upstate.
The one thing I did like is every gang had like a different style of music. Like the Turnbull ACs had like, you know, like Spanish music.
So were the Turnbull ACs females too, and were their heads shaved?
Well, I can't see because it's audio only. I don't know if their heads are shaved, dude. It's music.
Oh my God.
But they have the orphans. Oh, they did the orphans dirty, bro. They gave the orphans like this really annoying voice, and it's so hard to sit through. It's so hard to sit through. Like, it's a cool idea. It's just the execution of it is just very, very bad. And then they had that scene with Ajax with the
female cop in the park.
But it's not a female. It's a male cop. So
oh Lordy! Oh,
when the roles are switched, the moment doesn't really hit like it does in the film, and it's so awkward.
By the way, Ajax has a real good moment in the park, Central Park, that is. Yeah, man. You know,
yeah.
I mean, I can't believe this is Manuel flipping the script like this, and
it's a cool idea. Like a Warriors musical could work. It's just the way they go about it does not fit with the world. It does not fit with the vibe. Like, these characters are hardcore gang members. They're not gonna be being nice, and they keep doing a roll call, checking if everyone's here. That's not the flavor of the movie. The movie is about survival. But I just wanted to mention that because it's there. It's something else. It's something new.
Watch the movie. Watch the movie.
Well, another good thing about the movie is how it portrays New York City. Like, we're just trying to like pick out the different subway.
Yeah. That was one of the greatest
subway stations.
One of the greatest things about this movie is you go from borough to borough to borough, and you get to recognize New York's transit system. Every single freaking train has been utilized in this movie for the Warriors to get from A to B.
Yeah, somehow they're in like 96th Street, then they teleport to Hoyt Street Station.
And then to 14th Street, and then to Marcy. And then for some reason they end up in my house, and I had to kick him the fuck out of here. Say, hey, I told you no filming in my place over here, capiche?
No, my favorite part is when they had to take the J train from supposedly the Bronx, Pelham Bay, and then at some point it turns into the M train, and then they're in like Manhattan. It doesn't make sense geography wise.
Nah, you know, in back in those days, you know, the production was low. They didn't have that kind of money, so they I'm sure they changed the signs at a lot of subways, and they were shooting in a lot of locations where there wasn't that many people in late hours of the night. So, you know, that's why they had to do all of that. But it doesn't matter, man. The movie is going to blow you away.
The movie. I wish they would re-release it in theaters. I've never seen it re-released in theaters before.
Oh man!
That'd be
And if they do,
sick.
I hope it's gonna be like all this added, uncut shit that was like never incorporated in the film, and throw like, give me 15, 20 minutes of extra footage, man. Because I was pissed off. I was pissed off tonight when we watched the movie again, and I realized that the movie is only an hour and 33 minutes.
Yeah, but so much happens. They pack it.
Yeah, but
with
you'll
so
never know
much.
how long the
Doesn't
movie
feel like
is
that.
because it's so fucking action packed. It's like bang, 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 bang. You know, that it won't even give you time to. It won't even give you time to peek down in your phone and say, "Oh shit, my mom's calling me. I gotta get back home because she doesn't know I'm with my boyfriend."
But yeah,
Yeah, man.
I definitely want one of those vests for Halloween at some point. They go for like $100 on like eBay.
Yeah, man. You know, if you guys
see.
want to buy some souvenirs, man, go out there and, put in an order for those nice Warrior leather jackets, man. They're simple, they're nice, they're sleek. And, go to Coney Island wearing your Warriors leather jacket. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of compliments.
Yeah, or you get a lot of cops checking you out.
That or you're going to get the Turnbulls kicking your ass. Hey, there they go, the fucking Warriors.
Damn, Turnbull ACs, man. But yeah, I was just thinking about like how this is it's a very New York feeling movie. Like, do you have any other movies that would fit in that category? Like,
Yes, I do. Now that you mention that, yes, I do. The same year that the Warriors came out, there was another great, street gangs from late '60s, '70s. This movie did not become as popular as The Warriors because The Warriors came out 6 months before this movie did. And this flick is called The Wanderers. Check out The Wanderers because this one is also affiliated with the gangs from the early days. And the soundtrack of the movies, if you love that that classic 50s, 60s music, man, rock and roll stuff, you're gonna love The Wanderers. This was an awesome, awesome flick, and it was overshadowed by The Warriors. It will not disappoint. The Wanderers.
Wanderers. Yeah, I mean that sounds like a good flick. I'm gonna check it out.
I'm gonna put it out for us, man. You gotta check it out.
But like, what other movies? Like, you have a big ass collection.
Oh,
that
well,
like contains the essence
I got
of New York
another
City.
one. There's another one. It goes back. It's an era piece. Back in the late '60s, early '70s, called Deuces Wild. Deuces Wild takes place in Sunset Park in Brooklyn. Shout out to Sunset. Matt Dillon, Stephen Dorff. Some of the greatest young actors of that time coming up, moving up in rank as far as their movie career. Top of the line. Deuces Wild.
Yeah, I was thinking about this during the movie. Like, what is a good movie that represents New York City? And I was thinking about Die Hard with a Vengeance, because they're like going up and down, like solving these riddles from Simon.
Die Hard. Well, Die Hard with a Vengeance is really not like street gang movies from back in the days, but yeah, Die Hard with a Vengeance. I remember it very well because I used to work at the Federal Reserve Bank, and I saw them building all sorts of pieces and making fake parks, and there was trucks rolling through. There were, scenes. I saw a lot of scenes in the movies that I actually saw in real life where those trucks were rolling up the block, boom, 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 where they blew up the park. They made that hole in the ground, which gave them access into the Federal Reserve Bank to steal the gold bars.
pretty
By the
sick.
way, I saw real gold bars, and I held a real gold bar in my hand.
Oh shit.
One gold bar was worth $125,000, and it weighed about 75 pounds. So whenever I was around there, I had to wear metal shoes in case I dropped it, so I wouldn't break my toes.
Jesus Christ. My mom actually worked at that bank, so she probably saw some
I don't
behind
know,
the scenes
I,
work.
I don't know if she ever had access to the vaults, but I did.
Because
you
you
know.
got sticky fingers.
Nah, because I had sticky fingers because I was
Sticky
I was planning something with Bruce Willis's arch enemy, and I'm the one that gave him the blueprints to the plan. Boo!
Yeah, a super New York movie I would recommend is the first Spider-Man movie by Sam Raimi. You feel the unity of the city in that movie, for sure. But if you want something that's more of like the vibe from the Warriors in the 70s, I recommend this show called The Get Down.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
Which unfortunately got canceled too early in its run on Netflix.
Get down, get down.
Remember The Get Down? It takes place in the 70s. It's about like the birth of hip hop.
Oh man, that was fantastic.
That has the
was
same
fantastic. I hate
spirit.
I hate when they do shit like that. They break out with a really awesome series, and then bam, they leave a fucking cliffhanger, and nothing happens. I hate that shit.
Yeah, man.
The Get Down.
The Get Down still hurts.
Check it out, man. If you guys got Netflix, man, go and just do a search on it. It's interesting. Interesting.
All right, man. We can wrap this up slowly but surely. Try to think of a cool question to ask you. If you could make your own gang, like, what would the look be? What would it be called?
What would the look be, and what would the look call?
Yeah, what would it be called? And
I
where were
think-
your base of operations? Where would that be?
Well, my look would be that of a Viking warrior dressed in capes, swords, shields, and spears, and we would be known as the Spartans.
Sports.
And as we're marching down the Halloween Day parade, I would have my soldiers turn to the right, turn to the left, face forward, and I would say, Sparta!
And where would your base be?
Yeah, right here out of Queens.
Out of Queens, just be here. Like literally. You can't have a gang in this neighborhood. It's too nice.
Nah, man. I live in a very refined neighborhood, so that could never go down, man. Yeah. We pay a lot of rent, high taxes, and we have bake sales on the weekend.
You have San Gennaro festivals and shit. Like the closest thing I ever had to a gang is when I had my furry crew back in the day.
Oh shit, the furries!
The New York Furs, we had our own flag, and we would go to like every borough and have meetups.
They were really scary. They would hang out on Union Square Park, giving out free hugs.
Well, listen, man, that was my clique, man. We went everywhere, even Staten Island.
Hey, listen, I'm not hating because I dress up as a furry every week, and I'm still trying to get free hugs from the local high school girls.
They gonna put you on a list, man. You know the government's listening to all our shit. They're gonna put you on a list, and you're gonna be right there next to Diddy. Sitting
But it's a hug of support, though. I support you.
Oh my god.
Fucking around, fucking around,
Yeah.
fucking around.
Cut that. We'll cut that in post.
Don't send the pedal squad after me. Yeah, man. So that's the dilly, man. So when it's all said and done, go out there, rent, buy,
Pirates.
get a copy,
Pirates.
whatever, man, and check out the Warriors. Highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed. And if you like this channel, man, give us a like, subscribe, and send me your numbers if you're above 21 years old.
People don't send numbers anymore. They give out Snapchats.
Again, I'm joking. Don't send the pedal squad after me.
No, if you are gonna watch the Warriors, it works better as a group screening with a bunch of homies.
Have a bunch of people there, man, and and remember, get all your drinks, get all your snacks out there, and take a leak or shit, whatever you gotta do, so you don't fucking miss a moment.
Yeah, set the mood right, and try to play the game. It should be on the PlayStation Store. Play it with a friend. Video games are better with friends. Play co-op. Bring back split screen gaming.
Plus, you got a better chance of kicking their ass if you got a partner with you playing, co-op.
Yeah, man. Me and John, we were playing through the game, and we got stuck on this level because the cops kept arresting our gang members. So whenever we would free one, another one would just get arrested. And it just kept going and going and going and going.
See what I'm saying about cops, man? You got to take them out. You got to take them out early in the game.
Yeah, man. The Warriors were the originators of defund the police.
Yes.
And whatever you do, don't check out the musical. Musical sucks.
Oh, God.
The musical is bad.
Whoa!
Yeah, there's not enough to say. Gonna end this early.
Yeah. Good talking to you guys out there, man. You guys have a great time, a good night, and let's hear some comments.
Here's some comments, man. And enjoy Scorpio season. To all the Scorpios out there, shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Scorpio season is the best season.
Don't get stung.
Later.